Hello, my name is Ying. I want to welcome you to 288 Pasir Panjang Road. You may not know, but the number 8 has a very special meaning in Asia, as it represents prosperity. Our address in Singapore represents double prosperity and is therefore the ideal location for our headquarters in Asia Pacific, the FM Global Centre. Singapore is a natural hub for the region, and the centre is located in a science park that is surrounded by technology. As many of our clients and perhaps you expand their global footprint across the globe, we have followed suit to support your teams and to provide consistent service with that local touch. From the first hire in 1985 to more than 200 employees in Asia today, that has been our goal. And we celebrate another milestone in Australia as we step into our 50th golden anniversary this year. Now, a little about me. I joined FM Global in 2001 in Singapore. In the last 2 years, I became a better cook as I tried out different recipes from YouTube. Watching many food network videos has inspired me to try new food. But actually, stepping into the kitchen has made me appreciate the food so much more. The most tasty dishes are much more than the ingredients in the recipe. And that also translates into the world of global risk management. At the Singapore Centre, we want to help you visualize the relevant risks and work out the best solutions to those risks to create your own resilient recipe for your business. How do we do that? Let me show you just some of the features of our unique Singapore environment where we leverage technology for your experience. Here, in our one-of-a-kind fire pump room, the use of projection mapping has elevated the experience to allow you to not just see the fire pump and the pipework, but have it come to life. This technology helps visitors quickly understand how such equipment works and what can go wrong. Another technology, augmented reality, is deployed in our sprinkler riser, electrical, warehouse, utilities, and production labs. This technology enables visitors to look inside the equipment and see how it works, as well as how the equipment should be maintained. The immersive experience, coupled with the ability to have that X-ray view, makes learning easier and more memorable. Our unique sprinkler lab helps you realize that Hollywood movies have done an injustice to the fire sprinkler head. Think of all those exciting moments where everyone is drenched with water when the fire alarm goes off. Visually, very cool, but completely wrong. Sprinklers are actually smart and only operate when and where needed. This simple message is often misunderstood, and this is especially important as we continue to advocate for adequate sprinkler protection and elevate the level of property loss prevention in this region. In this lab, you can see how different sprinkler heads work up close. And just a thought, while discussing fire sprinklers and pump, there are several layers to the equation. For example, when fire can be controlled, carbon emissions will be reduced, and this certainly could help with climate resilience. Also, when designed correctly, water usage can be minimized. The list just goes on. It goes by different names: hurricane, typhoon, or cyclone, depending on where in the world you are from. Regardless of what we call it, we know that the big bad wolf brings the same devastation from wind and flood exposures. We have seen many big bad wolves in this region. Countries in Asia Pacific occupy 6 out of the top 10 countries most affected by typhoons. Rainfall, rising sea level can quickly lead to flood, and we all know that this is a global concern. It is not a matter of if, but when. Mitigating climate risk has always been part of our business, and you'll be happy to know that it receives the attention it deserves in this part of the world. The Natural Hazard Lab is the largest in the Singapore Centre and is dedicated to the deeper understanding of climate-related hazards and cost-effective solutions.
The world is dangerous and the risks are constantly evolving.
Distance is no longer a logistical challenge for clients based in this part of the world. Imagine having your team in Asia experiencing one of the fire tests right here. This can be easily done in the comfort of this amazing theatre, which uses state-of-the-art technology and can accommodate up to 80 people. We have so much more that we would love to show you, and I invite you to come to 288 Pasir Panjang Road. It could be you, it could be your regional management or staff. And while you are here, we can work on that perfect recipe for resilience, one that is just right for your location in this region and your business. Thank you very much.